This is my kind of weather right here, guys. Best evenings in the shop right here. Now with the beautiful pounding of that rain, I just want to sit here and introduce you to this wicked flashlight. I was going to do it later this evening, but I was here working at the bench and just hearing that rain. Just wanted to stop and sit for a little bit, and this is a nice way to do it. What I have here is probably my new favorite light. This is a Thrunite T1. Thrunite just sent this in for me to check out, and it is such a wicked little light. I have been using it like crazy, and it's been coming in so handy. What you have here is an EDC light. It's a little bit bigger around than your normal EDC light, but because of the stoutness, the shortness of it, you don't notice that thickness there. You don't notice the thicker diameter. It just sits back in your pocket perfectly, which it does have this pocket clip, and the pocket clip is made to fit on a hat as well. Super stiff pocket clip. Everything's rounded nicely, so I haven't found it catching on anything, which you guys know if you've been watching for a while is a big pet peeve of mine. What gives you the diameter of this light, you have a really powerful battery in there, and this thing is putting out a max of 1500 lumens. You have a couple different modes on there, but 1500 lumens in an EDC light like this small. I don't know, I haven't had one come through my hands yet that you got this much light for the size. There are Thrunite has other EDC lights. Olight has several small, like, compact EDC lights, but this thing throwing out 1500 lumens is insane. So you have this nice sticky rubber button here. You have the normal Thrunite modes, so if you're used to the Thrunite lights, they're pretty well all the same. So you can hold that button and have an infinite dim up to the max and down to the lowest light. So if I just hold it there now, see it fading all the way, and anywhere you let go, that's where it stops. Then usually double click and you have that turbo mode there. But this is a wicked little light. Of course, like most of the lights these days, you're getting a lot of the same features. You're getting it like shatterproof, it's drop tested. You're getting waterproof. Those kind of are standard features I find for lights these days. If you're paying above like 20 bucks for a light, you're getting that. It is USB chargeable, so you have a micro USB there, which is really awesome to have a rechargeable light like that. But I have been loving it. One of my favorite features, I'll go over my favorite feature and my most hated feature of it. My favorite feature, well, two favorite features. I love that I get to have that massive lumen output for such a small light. That is really handy. Normally you have to carry a nice big light, really something too big for an EDC light for me to get that kind of output. So I love that you can get that kind of power in such a small light. The other thing I like is the magnetic tail cap. Now that has been coming in so handy working out here in the shop in the nights. I don't have the best lighting. You can see there, very strong magnet. I don't have the best lighting out here in the shop, and when I'm working on the bike and stuff in the night and my work lights don't reach over there, it's nice to be able to just stick this wherever on the motorcycle frame. I'll roll in a few clips there now where it came in handy, and I just thought I'd throw in the camera because I was using it for that anyways, and I said, well, I should be catching this on film. This would be great review footage, but it has been the most handy little light. Now to go over the one negative I find about this light, and I can only think of one because everything else is just perfect in my opinion. The one negative I have is this hat clip here, which I do like a hat clip on knives. I've had a few lights. I just said knives. I've had a few lights at this point with that hat clip, but if you notice, look at the thickness of that clip. And what happens is the depth right here, let me put it against my skin so you can see, the depth of this fold is much thinner, much more shallow than the brim of any hat, any standard hat. I don't know if where these are made, maybe hats have a different standard thickness, but watch what happens. You kind of got to force it in there, then you kind of get this thing going on. it will hold on there, but it tries to work itself out because, of course, that tension now is pushing the light this way, back off the cap. I haven't had it fall off yet, but I imagine if I wore it for very long like that, it would probably fall off. So it would have been nice to have this fold here, roughly the same thickness of the cap, so when it opened up, it was a nice parallel grip all the way, and you could sink the bill of the hat right in there. As of now, that's about as far as I can get that to open up. So I would have liked to have seen that, and that is kind of an annoyance to me. That would have been such an easy adjustment to make to get that working there better for the hat. But yeah, the Thrunite T1, guys, I cannot recommend it enough. Such a wicked little light. I just absolutely love it. And I've had awesome reliability with the Thrunite light, so I imagine this one will be no different. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you like this video. Leave me a comment. Tell me some other real good EDC options that you think match up to this. So far, are the ones I've tried, and I've tried quite a few by now. I haven't had one that I like as much as this, for an EDC light that is. So let me know if you think there's something better out there. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if it's your first time here. Link down in the description if you want to pick up this light.